I'm telling you, XRP has never been more ready to shine. Last November, I was adamant that XRP was gearing up for something big, and guess what? I was right. On January 16th, XRP smashed through its previous all-time high. It was a moment to celebrate, no doubt. But let's be clear, this is just the beginning. Oh no, we're far from done. The real action is still ahead. XRP is gearing up for that epic final leg, the kind of price surge that'll leave jaws on the floor.
I've been trading crypto successfully for over 380 days, consistently closing every month in profit. In the last 90 days alone, my followers have earned over $29,000 in profits by copying my trades. Want to see my verified stats? Click the first link in the profile description and start copying my trades for free today.
This is where XRP enters uncharted territory, obliterating Bitcoin and Ethereum in its wake. And let's be honest, watching every smug Bitcoin maximalist eat their words, that's going to be glorious. Now here's why I'm even more confident. Cointelegraph just dropped a bombshell headline: SEC backs off, Uniswap investigation ends. That's right, folks. The SEC of all institutions is suddenly playing nice with crypto. Unbelievable, right? Call it pro-crypto or just less anti-crypto, but the results speak for themselves. Lawsuits, vanishing, investigations, closing. This is a massive win for the entire crypto space, but you know what's next? XRP. That's right. Ripple's showdown with the SEC is heading toward resolution. The appeal? It's not going to last. The tide is turning and XRP is ready to ride the wave straight into history. Grab your popcorn. It's going to be one wild ride. XRP already has the legal clarity many coins only dream of, and that's just one reason I'm convinced it's more primed than ever. The market, in my opinion, is bound to react sooner or later. And if we're truly in a bull market, despite the pullback, this could be the perfect time for sparks to fly. Even the smallest catalyst can ignite a massive rally. Let's dive into this. But first, a quick disclaimer. I'm not a financial expert. This isn't financial advice. Don't buy or sell anything based on my words. I'm just a crypto enthusiast who loves making YouTube videos for fun. Now let's talk numbers. At the time of recording, XRP is holding at $2.28, and earlier today, it bottomed out at $2.07, a far cry from the 30-cent sale prices I was used to in the past. This morning I shared a post saying, "The market's on fire, everything's on sale," and honestly, how could you not love seeing XRP at a sale price of $2.07? Many analysts believe the bottom may already be in, but hey, you folks reading this live in the future, so you'd know better than I do. Either way, the excitement around this market is hard to ignore. Welcome to the new era, folks. After being deep in the game for quite some time, let me tell you, the journey with XRP has been nothing short of wild. Back in the day, during those inevitable pullbacks, XRP would routinely drop to the 30-cent range. And let's not forget March 2020, when the COVID panic sent it crashing down to just 10 cents. That moment hit hard. Everyone felt it, myself included. But did I panic? Nope. If you check my videos from back then, you'll see I was buying the dip like clockwork. I grabbed XRP as low as 15 cents, the cheapest I've ever snagged it. My average price ended up at around 25 cents, even though I had bought some at 55 cents, only to watch it plunge. Ouch, right? Percentage-wise, my portfolio took a massive hit, but I stuck it out. And if you've been here a few years, you've weathered those storms too. Fast forward to today, and it's a whole new ball game. When the market panics and everything goes on sale, XRP only dipped to $2.07. Let that sink in. $2.07 used to feel like a dream just a few months ago, and now that's the level we're at during a market catastrophe. How amazing is that? This shift is a testament to how far we've come, and it's freaking exciting to witness. Let me give you a solid reason to feel optimistic. Take a look at the screen if you can. For years I've been saying this. The rise and fall of crypto prices are tied directly to global liquidity. When there's more money circulating, people need somewhere to put it. What happens next? Some of it flows into stocks, some into crypto, some get stashed as savings, yada yada, you get the idea. The key here is simple. More money means more allocation, and crypto is always in the mix. Now, check out this post from Zero Hedge, shared with their 2 million followers. The green line on the screen represents global M2 liquidity with a 3-month lead, and the blue line is Bitcoin's price as of February 25th. What's fascinating is how closely these lines align. Zero Hedge hit the nail on the head. The data is undeniable. It's a little mind-blowing though, isn't it? It's like getting a small glimpse into the future. When global liquidity shifts, Bitcoin tends to follow. proof that understanding the bigger picture can give you an edge. You can't ever know anything with absolute certainty, but you can get pretty darn close. When liquidity starts flowing heavily in one direction, it gives you a strong clue about what's coming next, whether it's in crypto or the stock market. Liquidity is a massive driving force, no question about it. So let's talk about what Zero Hedge had to say. You can run, but you can't hide. Bitcoin has finally caught up with global liquidity. The silver lining? That marked the bottom. And now, up we go. Take a look at the chart. They highlighted it for a reason. There's a clear 3-month lead on liquidity. So the big question, what's coming next? History suggests this is all par for the course. Honestly, being stuck at this point doesn't make any sense. The signs are there plain as day. And just to drive it home, here's a gem of a post from Don. This is a big one. He's just pointing out some major cases that have wrapped up recently. For instance, on February 12th, the SEC versus Binance case was put on hold. Then, on February 21st, the SEC dropped its case against Coinbase. Just 3 days later, on the 24th, the SEC dropped its case against Robinhood. Oh, and here's a fun twist. Another case just ended recently, but he didn't mention it. I did. The OpenSea investigation? Done. And now he's asking, what's left? The Ripple v. SEC case. That one's likely coming to a head soon, and it sets up a perfect trade on XRP as good news could break at any moment. He posted this yesterday. And honestly, I completely agree. It's coming. Then today, we got another update about Uniswap. Here's the official post from Uniswap, and let me tell you, it's wild. For years, this kind of SEC action felt impossible. But now, things are shifting thanks to a new pro-crypto administration. The first of its kind in US history. And honestly, it's a breath of fresh air. Here's what Uniswap shared. Back in April, the SEC issued a Wells notice, accusing Uniswap Labs of operating as an unregistered broker, running an unregistered exchange, and issuing an unregistered security. But as of yesterday, the investigation is officially closed. No enforcement action. Nada. This is massive for DeFi and validates everything we've believed, that the technology we're building is on the right side of the law and history. Folks, this is the kind of news we love to see. The Ripple situation is still brewing, but it's definitely on the horizon. So why hasn't it happened yet? Well, the lawsuit wrapped up already, but it's complicated. There might still be discussions around tweaking the penalty. As for scrapping the appeal, that's in the works too, but it's a trickier process. The exciting part? We're still in a bull market. Imagine this. If the recent bottom was truly the bottom, as many analysts are predicting, then when Ripple's next move hits, XRP could absolutely take off like a rocket. This brings us to Cointelegraph's latest headline. Honestly, after following XRP for over a decade, it's wild how many articles they crank out about it. Here's the headline from this morning. XRP price chart eyes 30% drop to $1.50 as open interest tumbles to 8-week lows. Another scare piece targeting XRP. Nothing new. In fact, XRP gets singled out more than Ethereum when it comes to price action coverage. And no, it's not just because it's a top large cap coin. Ethereum doesn't get nearly as much attention. That said, some analysts still think there's a chance XRP could dip further. But let's be real, when the big news drops, all eyes will be on XRP, and the action could be explosive. It's still anyone's game. Just yesterday, chart analyst Peppa raised a red flag, warning that XRP could potentially tumble to around $1.50. And that was before today's chaos unfolded. Early this morning at about 4:50 a.m. Central Time, Peppa highlighted a critical moment, just 13 hours before the daily close. His message was clear. XRP had to stay above a pivotal blue line on the chart, sitting at $2.12, to avoid another major breakdown. The good news? We made it! XRP closed at $2.32, far above the danger zone. For those wondering, chart closes happen at 6 p.m. Central Time, and this one seems to bring a sigh of relief. Could this be a promising sign? Meanwhile, chart analyst E. Greg Crypto also chimed in with an update. Following a streak of 7 consecutive red candles, XRP is now showing signs of life with 3 encouraging green candles. Greg noted that if XRP can establish a strong base around $2.07, where it bottomed out today, we could be looking at a double bottom formation. Oh, and don't forget, there are still 3 potential targets in play. If I were just diving into XRP and planning to stack up, I'd set some spot limit orders at $2, $1.85, and $1.73. Quick heads up, I don't mess with leverage, and honestly, you shouldn't either. Leverage is like holding a lit match over a puddle of gasoline. Eventually, you're going to get burned. If the potential life-changing gains in crypto, we're talking thousands of percent here, aren't enough for you, and you feel the need to crank it up even more, maybe it's time to stop and ask yourself, am I being a little Looney Tunes right now? Just saying, maybe take a breather, go for a walk, and think it over. Ponder it. Let it simmer for a bit before diving headfirst into the fire. Now, could prices dip further? Sure, anything's possible. But a lot of analysts I follow believe we've probably seen the worst of it. Still, time will tell. The key takeaway, though, is that the best is yet to come. This recent price crash, totally normal in the grand scheme of crypto history. It's all moving within the range that aligns perfectly with what the analysts I trust have been predicting. So, hang tight. The future's looking bright, my friend. None of the analysts I follow believe today's events signal the start of a bear market. In fact, there's a consensus that the market is still poised to move higher. The timing? That's anyone's guess. No one knows exactly when we'll see the next rally or how strong it will be. But the answer remains. Upward momentum is expected. And let's not forget, global liquidity is what it is. Massive. Do you really think all that liquidity won't flow into the markets? The data shows it has time and again. To say it suddenly won't? Sorry, I'm not buying it. Here's something interesting from Charting Guy. XRP is still holding its bull market support band, and it's been doing so consistently. He shared this update earlier today at 4:12 p.m. Central Time, to be exact, building on a post from February 9th. Back then, he pointed out a dramatic wick to support that likely shook out some holders. If you check the February 9th chart, it's clear. That wick on February 3rd, it tells a story all its own. Markets love to test conviction, and this might just be another chapter in the book. Remember when XRP briefly plunged to around $1.70 or $1.80? It was a blink-and-you-miss-it moment, but we bounced back strong and stayed above that range. A good sign of resilience, right? And then there's this gem from chart analyst Steph is Crypto, who pointed out that XRP is oversold and predicts it'll climb back to $4. Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if it happens. And here's another take from chart analyst Bobby A., who hilariously noted that the same skeptics doubting XRP now will be the ones chasing green candles when the market takes off again. Classic behavior. Experience tells me he's spot on. So, what's next? While no one knows for sure, I truly believe the best is yet to come. I'm calling it an epic XRP rally could be just around the corner in the coming months. That's my prediction, just for fun. Now, a quick disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. Don't base any buying or selling decisions on what I say. Seriously, that would be a terrible idea. Stay sharp out there.